guys, today's video is going to be about First Man. We saw it in IMAX.
We did.
We made the decision to see it in IMAX.
Okay, so my friend who's very much into film said to me, if you don't see it in IMAX, you might as well not bother. But he probably saw it in Dolby IMAX, the biggest thing you could ever see, to be honest. Because if I'd have known, I probably would have just seen it normally. Yeah,
I would disagree seeing it in IMAX. If anything, it makes it more difficult to watch because it is a very, very shaky film. Didn't know it's about space.
It's about
space.
It's about Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon. It's the events leading up to it, the events with his family, the failed missions him and his like co-pilots went on, etc, etc.
Yes.
All the stuff like you don't really want to know about, you just want to know he went on the moon, basically.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're like really into space, you'll enjoy it.
You'll enjoy
like,
it.
I feel like you do have to be pretty into space because it is quite a long film. It's quite long-winded, but I quite enjoyed it.
I enjoy space also.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, like we've got Ryan Gosling who plays the main character Neil Armstrong.
I thought he did great.
Claire Foy is his wife. Jan?
Is it Jan? I think it's Jan. Yes.
Jan? I think they were both great.
Yeah.
Like that scene with Ryan Gosling crying.
Oh my gosh. There's so much that I didn't know about him. I know, right? Like, I had no idea that he lost his daughter. It's not really spoilers because it happened in real life. I had no idea that he lost his very young daughter to a brain tumour.
And how much that impacted.
Yeah, I had no idea that happened at all.
And how many like co-pilots he lost on like failed missions and such. And I never knew about like the backlash that like the whole operation had from NASA, because
we weren't alive when that happened.
It's so true, like I didn't know that people were like rebelling against it because obviously it was taxpayers' money going into this project.
You can understand why at that time.
Yeah. It keeps failing and like other things are more important.
There are a lot of things that people buy now that we're like, why are you doing this?
Some issues with it.
What are your issues?
Okay, obviously it's directed by Damien and Chazelle. He previously did La La Land and Whiplash, which I think are far superior films.
I mean, it's like not everyone is gonna love First Man.
No.
Like you're gonna have to be like into the whole space thing to enjoy it. It's not something like, yeah, I'm so excited to see this.
And I am very into the space thing.
Yeah.
This is the first one he hasn't written. The first one he's just directed, and you can kind of see that, if you know what I mean. I can understand where he went with all the shaky cam. Yeah. Decision making, but like it got a lot.
It was a lot. Like, considering we were in IMAX as well, it made it, I feel like, 10 times worse. Yeah. So I was a bit like, okay.
And considering it is in IMAX, there's really not that many long shots. It's a lot of close-ups.
I don't feel like the quality was like that great, you know what I mean? Considering it was like, oh, for IMAX.
No.
You know, you want your beautiful scenery, you know.
And with space, you can have that. You have Interstellar, you have Gravity, for Christ's sake. Like,
I mean, it wasn't trying to be that.
No, it wasn't. But they've shown how it's done before.
Yeah, I feel like this probably shouldn't have come out in IMAX. Yeah. Especially if, you know, if like you are basing a film in the 60s, you know, the quality is going to be dulled down a bit.
Yeah,
so it fits into that vibe.
Like and
I feel like some of the shots in there were really beautiful.
They were.
Like some of the lighting to make it have that like vintagey vibe. Yeah. Was beautiful.
We've got like the La La Land cinematographer back.
Also had like even that like musicality to it still. Yeah. You know, like some of the music that they chose, I was like, why does this sound a bit like...
Same guy also scored La La. Basically, Damien Chazelle loves his La La Land.
You know, don't we all?
The whole crew back.
I'm gonna watch it when I go home because I just love Ryan Goose. So much. But I thought he was amazing. Like those emotional scenes, I was like, oh my goodness. And I feel like because it was so up close in his grill as well. Yeah. I was like, it takes a lot for an actor to really like get that rawness out, if you know what I mean. It really was. Yeah, I'm very much in space, very much enjoyed the film, thought it was interesting. I did feel like it was very long. It was very long. And I think it didn't wow me as much as I thought it would. I feel like it was just more educational and like an interesting film to maybe watch, like somewhat documentary-ish, but obviously it's not. I don't know how much of it is fictitious, because I'm sure they made, you know... Stanley Kubrick filmed it all. Conspiracy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's real and what's not. I'm not going to go into that because I'm probably, you know, sure I'm wrong about a lot of it. So I'm just not even going to go there. but like I still enjoyed it as a thing. I feel like it was more of a go and watch on a Sunday afternoon than like spend your Friday night.
Yeah, you're just like, it's the opening night, we must go now.
You know, and don't see it in IMAX. Don't bother paying extra to see it in IMAX because I don't feel like it was worth it.
Yeah.
So I went into it thinking there's going to be 3D IMAX, in which case that could have been a whole different story.
Could have been.
But
I kind of hate 3D though.
Yeah, I mean it depends how it's done, doesn't it? Like,
I suppose.
But yeah, I don't really have that much to say other than like if you enjoy space and you like Ryan Gosling, then go watch it because there's a lot of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, if you're not too much into just educational, very long-winded films, then we wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely one for maybe the older generation.
Yeah.
Not to like typecast people that care about space and stuff, but like they might find more resonance with it because they potentially were alive when this was happening, whereas we were nowhere to be seen. Even our parents were like barely alive at this point. So like, yeah, I enjoyed it. I wasn't like wowed, but it was like, it was
a well-made film.
It was.
It's gonna get lots of Oscar buzz.
Purpose,
you know, it did its job.
It didn't make anything too crazy that wasn't, you know, actually happening.
Exactly. So
yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. Anything else?
I think I'm done too.
Okay, cool. I have no idea if we'll see you next week when we're filming this because I'm going to be in Florida, but
what are you going to do?
We shall see. I have no idea.
To be continued.
To be continued. You won't see us probably for about a week, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, subscribe to Rihanna's channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to this channel mainly, and we will see you guys sometime in the near future. Okay, bye.